Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another antique store haul. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you today came from the two peddler malls that I have right down the road from my house. So I only spent about $47 at this particular peddler mall. Unfortunately, one of the items that I found broke while I was trying to set up this stuff, so it was just a little ceramic kitty with rhinestone eyes. Live and you learn. So like I said, I think I spent only about $47 on everything you're going to see. I did save the best item for last, so it's not up here, because I want you all to really go ooh and ah over it. So if I seem a little out of sorts, I apologize. I don't think I went to sleep till like 4 in the morning last night. And then I scared myself awake at 11:30 because I had an appointment to go tour a gym that I may want to go join. So if my words get jumbled a lot, if I slur, which I normally do sometimes, forgive me. I woke up from like a 2.5, 3 hour power nap. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what I got, shall we? Some of these items will be available at my live sale on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, right after D, The Thrill of the Thrift. Some of these items I may be holding on to do or to sell at later times, like if I do a sale with the old Curiosity Shop, I usually like to save the Art Deco and the things from the 30s and 40s for those sales because the items will sell better and for a bit more than what I can get for them on my channel. So that's just where it'll be. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I thought these were really cool. These are old sunglasses. You guys know that my room is beach themed and I gravitate towards anything that is summer. So I saw these glasses and I thought they looked really, really cool. So they look like cat eye sunglasses in style, but I think cat eye glasses were probably more for women than they were for men, but this I think is still really cool. I did pay, what did I pay for these? I did pay $10 for them, but they're in pretty good shape. They just need a little bit of a clean-in, but that's an easy task. Old sunglasses I think would look great on top of a stack of books or maybe just on a shelf, so I couldn't resist those. Running with a summer theme here, I found this necklace with this anchor on it. The chain doesn't go with the anchor itself, but I love old enameled pieces, so I thought this piece would be great in a junk jar. Like I said, I don't think I'll be keeping the gold chain. I'll probably just donate that. But I wanted it for the anchor. I did find this pink April Showers perfumed talc tin. I know that some people like to decorate their bathrooms with these old tins. And while they don't really command a whole bunch of money, I mean, some tins do, don't get me wrong, I try to look for the tins that are not too common. Like, I see a lot of the velvet tobacco tins, I see a lot of other tins that are out there, and I gravitate to them because I've never seen them, and it's usually after I purchase them that I realize how common they are. But this one is very different. It's got the gold metallic, and then you've got the pink, so I definitely went for that. I found a Picard leather dressing tin with the duck. This is great for springtime. So that's really, really cool. And then I found this tile with a silhouette on it. I thought that was really neat. I thought somebody might be able to prop that up on a plate stand, or maybe even put it in a frame and hang it up on the wall. I thought that was so cool. And you can definitely tell that this is one of the older ones because look at the back. Very cool, very different. I may look this up on eBay and see if it's worth anything. If not, I'll probably bring it to a sale that I do with the Old Curiosity Shop. And then the second to last item that I picked up at this mall is this really awesome 1940s Homer Laughlin platter. It's definitely 40s based on the design with the fruits. It's got little hints of deco in it, like with this right here. But that's very, very neat. So I had to pick that up. That was actually 30% off. And then the only other item that I got from this Peddler's Mall is something that's going immediately in my glass collection. And it's this beautiful Fenton blue opalescent cruet. Does have the stopper. Unfortunately, the stopper does have some chips, but it sits in here. You're not even going to see it. And then one of the holes here does have a chip, but you know what? I really don't mind it. I think it's still a very beautiful piece nonetheless. And I did pay only $10 for it. So for something that's just going to sit in my collection, these little minor imperfections don't bother me too much because I know I would pay a lot more somewhere else for this. So that is all of the stuff from the first Peddler Mall. So the last Peddler Mall that I visited was my most expensive. I spent over $100 on everything that you're going to see. Hopefully just a couple of items will make that money back. So let's go ahead and check it out. So there was a booth that knocking stuff over left and right. So the last Peddler Mall that I visited was my most expensive. I spent over $100 on everything here. I've got a couple other items in the box that they gave me because it couldn't all fit up here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. So there was a booth that was 40% off. So I found this really awesome planter. It looks like a chicken/hen with her babies. Probably brushed McCoy or Royal Copley based on the feet there. So that'll definitely be coming to my sale this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. Ray Dunn stuff, depending on what it is. Some of it can do well, some of it doesn't. This is the Thistle pattern. Has the old magenta logo on it. The magenta exclusive ones sell for a lot of money and they're black and white. This is the colored version. I did not see this one on eBay, so that might be a good sign. And I did pay the dealer the $15 they were asking. So hopefully I get a really good return on that. I also got this really beautiful Amberina Viking, what is that, a handkerchief bowl? Looks like a banana bowl. So that was really cool. That does have cadmium in it. I'll show it to you all right now. Let's see if it shows up well. So it does glow in some places. So that'll definitely be at a sale. Maybe as an offer up, I'm not sure yet. This, I am a candle freak, y'all. I'm not kidding you. It's been an obsession with me since I was 2 years old. Going into Yankee and just smelling all the different candles that they had. This is actually a Target candle. It's called Marine Moss. As you can see, the threshold is Target brand. It does say distributed by Target Corp in Minneapolis. This smells really good, you guys. It's just got a nice, refreshing, fruity smell to it. So I paid only $4 for that, so basically $60 off of the original Target price. So anytime I find a candle that I really, really like, be it in a retail store, in a thrift store, Peddler Mall, yard sale, wherever, I will pick them up if they are cheap enough, and that was the case with this. I sold this at one of my sales. I think it was either last week or the week before. This is the Georgia Spriard Persian Garden plate. And I'm happy to get another one because that means somebody else has a chance to get one. So if you are interested in this, definitely check it out at my sale on Saturday, because I'll be bringing it there. Very fun tin. Like I have told you all before, Katie Vintage and Vinyl and I will do a sale together sometimes. We've been having a little bit of an issue lately doing a sale because she's been having some difficulty finding the industrial stuff where she's at. So I will just load up wherever I can and have it, so that way when we do a sale, I have the stuff for it. So this is just a Label-On tape. It was made by the division of Label-On Corporation, and I know I've said this before, I just have to remember it. Canandaigua? I think it's Canandaigua, New York. Hopefully I corrected or pronounced that correctly. I never get a chance to buy these little old Christmas bulbs because they're always so expensive. This is a double-sided Santa Claus one with the cold paint. It was 40% off of $4, y'all, which is a steal. So I will probably be putting that in my junk jar because it needs to be preserved and prevented from being broken. Like these usually I see in antique malls for sometimes $15 or even more. So I was thrilled to be able to get that for less than $4. This perfume bottle has been at this mall for a while. I really like the look of it. And I love the blue with the bright red stopper. I don't think there's any left in there. It was, or is the brand, looks like Lulu Eau de Parfum. So that was really cool. Another junk jar item. This was really interesting to me. Look at that. Zenith Medicated Skin Cream. I usually associate Zenith with like electronics and radios. So that's really, really neat. I'm wondering if maybe this was like well, no, maybe not a sponsored product but it's really cool. It's in a blue jar. That's just amazing. Something very unusual that I've never seen before. This is made by Pond's Cream. Skin smoothing capsules. So I guess you apply water to this, to one of these little capsules, and then you apply it to your skin and rub it in, and then it just helps keep the skin nice and smooth. Packaging is a little bit beat up on it. I'm not sure when it was originally made, but it does have a really old Rite Aid price on it. So it looks like it was $3.82 at one point. So these actually sold on eBay. The last one did for $35. I paid, I got that 40% off, I think. Yeah, so I paid about $6. So that was definitely a good pickup. This I bought for myself, and I held on to it, not sure if I was going to get it or not. I wanted to make sure that I found some stuff to sell. I did pay about $9.60 for this piece. This is going to go on my glass shelf that I have in my room. I love it. It's blown. It's got the pontil on the bottom. I love that swirl on the jar itself. So I put it in my little basket, looked around, see what else I could find. And since I found some other stuff to sell, I went ahead and bought it. So I just got a couple more things that I'd like to share with you all, and then we'll be at the end of the video. So here are some more fun goodies. This is awesome. This is atop the Empire State Building. It's just like a little brochure about the very famous building. I would definitely say this is from the 50s. Just gives you a little bit of history, where it's located in Manhattan and such. Very, very cool. This I wasn't expecting to find at all. This is a Fire King Delphite Blue serving dish. I want to say that this was for like celery and maybe cranberry sauce from the can back in the day. You see this a lot in the milk glass at the thrift stores and such, but you don't see it in Delphite Blue. I bought the egg plate from a separate dealer probably a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And then another dealer came in with that one, and I've actually been looking for it, so I was really happy to get my hands on that. From the same vendor that I picked up the Santa Claus bulb, 40% off, I found this really cute little farm journal page with the kitty cat looking at the ornament. wanting to, you can tell just by the look in his eyes that he wants to bat at it. So that's why I went ahead and picked that up for 40% off of $1. There is only 2 more items. I got this box lot of stuff here. This is an old stationery box. And look what was inside of it. We've got some bisque dolls from Germany. We've got this one here. She is in good shape. If you pull down the blouse right here, you're going to see Germany. This one, unfortunately, had a double amputee. Her legs are broken off from the elastic, as you can see. Then you've got like little miscellaneous figures in here. This looks like a little Dutch girl. This is another good item. These are Valentine's decorations by Dennison Seal. They're Valentine seals. Here's another jointed doll, probably from Germany. Sorry if I'm holding this awkward, you guys. But you get the idea. There's a whole bunch of little fun things in here, so that's why I paid the $10. There's this little house. Probably, I would say this might be an aquarium piece. Could be very wrong about that. But you get the idea. Like, look, here's a little, looks like a cat with a cake. So that was a fun little box for $10, I think. The only other item that I'd like to share with you all from this trip to the Peddler Mall is this really interesting fly fishing hook platter made by Meth. Yes, like methamphetamine, spelled like that. M-E-T-H. So this is very unusual. I have never seen a platter quite like this before. It does have some chips on it, but I felt it was so unusual, it was worth picking up for only a couple of dollars. Granted, somebody may not want it. Like, look, we got a chip right there. But who knows? I looked online. I saw a Facebook Marketplace ad for a couple of pieces that are similar to it, but nothing quite like this. So even though it's got a couple of chips, I did pick it up because it was really unusual. Very mid-century, don't you think? So folks, that will conclude my haul video from my trips to my local Peddler's Malls and the Hancock Antique Mall. Let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items from here.